Today I'm going to teach you 4.1, and 4.1 is about proportions. So first, let's go over this word problem. To keep proper balance between fish species A and fish species B in an experimental fish pond, a wildlife biologist needs to keep the ratio of species A to species B to 2 to 3. Solve a proportion, that's the big word there, to find how many fish of species B are needed if there are 256 fish of species A. Now we need to write the proportions. It says 2, 2, 3. This is species A. And this is species B. And it says that we have to keep it that way, species A over species B. Well, it says we have 256 of species A, and we do not know species B. And we want to. You can cross multiply in this case, and you end up with 2B equals, and then 3 times 256 is, and you have a 2B equals 768. Divide by 2 on each side, and B equals 384 of species B. And therefore, if you were to reduce the fraction 256 over 384, it should equal 2/3. And it does. Okay, the goal of Bartlesville City Library is to have 2 books in stock for every 5 residents. The most recent census shows that their population is 12,455. Well, it said our ratio is 2 over 5, where this is books, this is residents. Well, we don't know the amount of books, but we need to know we have the residents. So we end up with 5 times x equals 2 times 12,455, or 5x equals 24,910. So if we have 5x equals 24,910, we divide by 5, end up with x equals 4,982 books. Alright, so if we can do that, we can cross multiply and figure these out. So if I had 15 over m equals 10/9, I can cross multiply and end up with 10m equals 135. Or, sorry, I'll just do that. 15 times 9. So 10m equals 135. Divide by 10 on each side, and I get m equals 13.5. Here, I end up with 20x equals 8 times 7.5. 20x equals 60. Divide by 20 on each side, get x equals 3. This one, okay, you get 5x equals, and then 60 times 3. 5x equals 180. Divide by 5 on each side, and x equals 36. This one, 3 times m equals 45, or, sorry, 9 times 5. 3m equals 45, divide by 3 on each side, m equals 15. Okay, and then it says, determine if the properties are true or false. Well, one thing we could reduce both of these and see if they equal the same fraction, or we could find the decimals of each of these and see if those equal. You can also cross multiply, and if they're cross multiplied equal each other, then it is true. When I cross multiply here, I end up with 6 times 8 equals 12 times 4, or 48 equals 48, which is true, so therefore true. Here, I get 3 times 9 equals 5 times 15, or 27 equals 75, which is not true, therefore false. Here I get 3 times 8 equals 5 times 7, or 24 equals 35, which is not true, therefore false. Here I get 5 times 48 equals 12 times 20. I end up with 5 times 48 is 240 equals 240, therefore true. 6 times 7 equals 5 times 8, or 42 equals 40, therefore true, false, sorry. And the last one here, 3 times 12 equals 4 times 9, or 36 equals 36, true.